Scientists legit? Are they a
I
legit
have no
place, or
idea
is
what
this
that
like
is.
Kanye?
I have no idea what that is.
All right. What if I told you that there was a formula in GR that would allow us to send messages to the past?
Like the plot of Tenet.
You can only
Is that
send
the one where
messages to
is
the
that the one
future,
where they
huh?
had the lake house? I don't know. Maybe that was a question was for Grenade.
I've never heard of sending a message to the past.
I know you
Well,
haven't. That's why I brought it
in a
up.
way,
I
yes.
know. We
In a way,
know. You
yeah.
never heard of it. We know, bro. Just chill out
Wait a
for a
minute,
second.
I thought of it. I thought, yes, you can get a message from the past. When we look at stars and stuff
No,
from
not
other
from the
other
past.
planets,
Not
we're,
Jesus
we're seeing it
Christ.
from the past.
You're trying, Jeremy. You're doing your best.
It's fucking pulling teeth sometimes. We're not getting a message from the past. That's fucking super duper easy, obviously. I'm talking about us. Can you just chill out for a second, bro? Just please. I'm talking about us sending a message to the past. Like right now, we can send humans. I don't know if we can. They said it's not even that hard, but there's a formula in GR which would allow us right now to send a message to humans in the past.
I'd like to see that one.
The formula?
Well, I'd like to see it happen.
They said it's not even that hard.
How would you know it was happening? Because to the human, it would just be like they received a message from
What do you mean?
the present or the future.
Happening?
How would they know the message came from the past?
You get a message of the lotto numbers. This is actually super dangerous right here. This sending a message to the past thing. This is wild dangerous. It's like that one movie with the lake house and the mailbox and shit. Remember that with Sandra Bullock or something? I don't know. Either way.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a good movie.
Which one were you talking about?
I was talking about Tenet. Or, I mean, it was in Interstellar too. What's the Sandra Bullock one?
I think it's called.
There was like a magic mailbox or some shit. I don't know. It's not important. The point is, there's actually a formula in GR that would allow for this.
Is that the lighthouse or something?
Yeah, that sounds not possible. That sounds like fake science to me. I would be very skeptical. But what's you said new
GR.
scientist.
That's GR, bro.
No, I don't. Well, I don't think so. I don't think you can go into the past with GR.
You know what a closed time curve is?
I have no idea. But you keep saying new scientist. Like, what is that?
It's a website. You don't know what a closed time curve is. That's probably why you don't know about this. You got to be up on your closed time curve. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's theoretically possible, mathematically, for us to send a message to the past, bro, in general relativity. Now, you said it sounds like fake science. I would actually agree with you on that. It does sound like fake science, doesn't it? The question is, though, Pinky, does it sound fake and gay?
It just sounds fake or gay. Yeah, we'll have to
one
pick
or the other. Just what we just get to pick one for now. All right.
Yeah. It looks like the Sandra Bullock mailbox movie is The Lake House. It's pretty good though. I haven't seen it.
No, that shit was gay as fuck, bro. Just like this fake science that we're talking about.
All right, so I'm looking up. What was it called?
Closed loop
time curve.
Open your AI up. Say Gary wants to know if, with general relativity, it's possible to send a message to the past. You're going to start bringing up a closed time curves and stuff like that. It's going to sound like an Avengers movie, but just read it real quick.
Is it like a message, a person? What should I say? Send an item? What are we sending into the past?
Say a message. A message.
Into the past.
You're not going to put time in a bottle or nothing, but a message to the past.
Gary wants to know if we can send a message into the past using GR. In standard GR as physically usable physics, no. GR allows some mathematical spacetime solutions with closed time-like curves, paths that loop back into their own past.
There you go.
But they require conditions that appear physically unrealistic or unavailable.
The thing I read was that didn't even sound that hard.
Well, this is what you need. We either need infinitely long rotating cylinders or exotic negative energy matter or traversable wormholes held open by exotic matter or special rotating universe models that do not match our universe.
Because there never seems to be enough time to do the things that you want to do.
But here's the thing, though.
We just need snacks. We just got to make a traversable wormhole.
Just check it out, though. If I go fast, right? If I go super fast, time speeds up. What if I was to go slower? Right? What if I were to go slower than you right now? Then what?
Well,
time would speed up for me, right?
I just pictured you like walking across the room as slow as you possibly could.
Right, but back to the question though. but how about an answer to the question?
I don't know. What do you mean by go slower than me? Oh, you're basically just saying if you go infinitely slow compared to something else. Okay, I don't know. Keep going.
Have you not been listening all day? Have you not seen all the cocky people get asked one simple question by me and Jeremy and run away and then act like we're wrong? Even though we've agreed to their phenomenon, they keep trying to reassert the phenomenon as if we didn't just exactly describe
I don't even know what
normal understanding of it.
I missed you guys dunking on the doctor guy. I missed that part.
Yeah. Well, basically,
you seem really excited about it, Don. And he did leave.
Got dunked on, however, nobody got dunked on. However, he did say that the clock to have ticked at a different rate, but actually they physically did tick at a different rate because you bring the clocks back together and they have a different time. So,
well, that's dunking number one that you did, and then
tried to act like it was just apparent. You know what I'm saying? He tried to act like it was just apparent.
Right, and then when we said, well, look, it's not apparent. There's an actual absolute one did something more than the other. He ran away over and over and over. That's dunking, dude. You dunked on him like crazy.
He ran away because you were being a spastic maniac, bro.
No, that's not true, Jeremy. I don't know what.
Sometimes I think that's a winning Discord debate tactic. Is you just be I don't know.
No, he had plenty of floor space to address the question, and he responded every time with something asinine or something back describing the phenomenon we all already agreed to.
Yeah, it's just a recap. We're getting a recap of prior dunks.
It's a meta recap.
Give Don his.
I'm
gonna debate your recap of the debate.
He was just barking at him like an angry dog. Don.
Well, and he was mad at me because I don't know what the question you asked was, Don. So you have a lot of energy towards me not answering. I don't even. This is the first time hearing these questions.
Are you familiar with the twin paradox?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So when one twin comes back after going close to the speed of light and coming back, and we see he aged relatively less than all the other people on Earth, we know absolutely that he was the thing moving more, and the people on the Earth were the thing moving less. Would you not agree?
He accelerated more. Yeah. I don't think it's velocity dependent. I think it's acceleration.
You do it with straight. Hold on. You can do it. No, you can do it with. You are wrong. You can do it with straight velocity. All you have to do is be moving. It's not an acceleration thing. We're about to get bodied with the tree in the car right after this.
All right, go ahead.
Body in the trunk. Body in the trunk, son. So what's it gonna be?
Yeah.
So yeah,
calm down, that's Nori. Kind of relax, Nori.
Doggy style was my favorite shit until I switched it. Dead shit. Got on some head shit.
All right, bro. I'm gonna have to mute you down. You're out of control today.
What?
You just can't go into a random freestyle,
Don. That was just some like musical, like when Bendy space played his guitar, everybody like stopped and listened. So we should do the same for Don.
But that wasn't free. That was 100% bitten, not freestyle. Yeah. That's a real song, dude.
Okay. Anyway, the one that went faster is the younger one, right?
Right. But see, the thing is it doesn't matter what reference frame you use, as all things are always in all reference frames. And in all reference frames, when the twins are brought back together, there's no paradox. We know that because of a certain phenomenon, it caused a certain effect, right? So we know that
things
the people on Earth weren't moving.
That is goofy.
No, it's not, Jeremy. So anyway, let me continue.
Things are not.
Let me continue. Let me continue. You're wrong. You're wrong, first of all. So anyway, they're not all frames aren't inertial and this and that. But anyway, so the thing is we act like we don't. Which one is moving, Pinky? Are we falling to the ground, or is the car going into the tree, or did the tree go into the car, or did the twin leave the Earth, or did the Earth leave the twin? Is the Earth moving away from the twin? We aren't confused about this. It's not. Moving more than the that statement I just made.
I don't know if that's me, but I caught like 0 of that.
I thought I was robot now. Anyways, I can 100% prove. I can 100% prove that all things are not in all reference frames.
All right.
Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
The Coriolis effect. The Coriolis effect. You throw the ball. If the ball was in the same frame, there would be no Coriolis. Dun, dun, dun.
I disagree.
There would be no. There's no Coriolis effect if the ball stays in the same non-inertial reference frame. There's no Coriolis.
It stays in the frame, dude. You're looking at it from that frame, and you can look at it from any other type of frame you like.
If the ball stays in, if you throw a ball off a merry-go-round, and it stays in the same non-inertial reference frame, there's no Coriolis. Straight up.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I guess you would have to steelman their initial definition of reference frame, which I think you're blasphemizing right now.
I'm not blasphemizing. That's not even a thing in science, physics. You don't blaspheme physics, do you? Can you do that?
I think you kind of just did.
Only if physics is God.
Well, I guess it seems fair to me. I mean, physics is God. That seems fine with me. Now we got to find God.
Not for real though, bro. If the ball just if there's a ball spinning, it's in the non-inertial reference frame. It's spinning with the non-inertial reference frame. It's in there. We can tell because everything's happening accordingly as it should. And then when you throw the ball, you get the Coriolis effect. That can only happen if it leaves the non-inertial reference frame. If it stays in the non-inertial reference frame, there is no Coriolis. Like straight up.
No, it happens in that reference frame. And if you were to use other reference frame, you would see the absence of the pseudo force. You don't have to leave the frame. Jeremy, I don't know why you do this. This is so funny. You're smarter than this.
If you had a pseudo,
It's like
you would see the pseudo.
Yeah, one of Rumpus's last phrases that he said to us was, "It's worthless to talk about reference frames if you're going to say everything's an all reference frame always." He said it's literally worthless to talk about reference frames at that point.
I can agree to that.
So
I feel there's an absolute
mind.
Dude, everything is in the absolute reference frame always. That's fine too.
That's not true either. You wouldn't get the Coriolis effect if that was the case.
I don't agree with you.
Oh, I don't know why.
Well, I'm telling you why, because you still get that effect. You still understand that there's a pseudo force happening in that frame that you're in.
No, you don't get the Coriolis effect. If the ball stays in the non-inertial frame, there's no Coriolis effect. It's only when you throw the ball, does it leave the frame, and you get the Coriolis effect.
What? I don't agree. I think that I'm telling you that it's staying in the frame, and that's why you're staying in that frame. The ball you're witnessing the ball in that frame, yet you're witnessing a pseudo force. There's no fucking paradox. We pretend we don't know which one is moving. Back to your same point, the tree or the car. It's the same thing. They know damn well the twin that left Earth was moving. There's no, maybe we've been killing them with atomic clocks for 2 weeks. Okay, we're at least on the same page for that.
I already got Jesse Gordon to debunk Pfinky with gyroscopes with the tree in the car, right, Pfinky?
Yeah, killed it.
I do not remember that.
I did change
gyroscopes with the tree in the car.
Yeah, I did change the scenario slightly, but we would still be able to tell if the car was moving at the tree.
I vaguely remember that. But usually when I lose to you, Jeremy, I just block it from my memory, so I don't remember it anymore.
Well, yeah, no, I would do that too. I know, I hear you. It's painful.
Wait, remind me what it was. Remind me what it was.
So we had the tree in the car, and then we put gyroscopes on the tree in the car. And then as we were driving towards the tree, we just swerved the car back and forth a little bit. And then the gyro is going to tell us that the tree didn't have any swerviness to it, and the car is the one that did. You figure deal me?
Yeah, I agree. The tree didn't swerve. The car did.
Yeah, then we would 100% know it was the car that actually moved into the tree. Boom. Don't block it out. Let it sink in.
No, I can't do that. Jesse did. He corrected me too. I was using the wrong word. He laid the smackdown on me. That's number 2 Glober right there.
What word were
Dude,
you
when are
using?
you not getting smacked down?
I used the word processed in context of a gyroscope, and a precession is not. Precession is for it's like a deflection of an actual mass, like a pendulum, whereas the gyroscope is sort of like in inertial space, so it has a different term, which is apparent drift.
Have you ever tried to approach the conversation presuming that we're correct instead of wasting our time and being wrong until you concede?
No, I can, like Jeremy will tell you, I concede. I bet I concede more than most Globers.
You know, I was right about
no, gyroscopes have precession. Gyroscopes have precession, and they have a different thing called drift. Precession, just hold on, dude. Precession would be your stupid 15 degrees per hour or whatever. That would be a precession. Drift is how much it's out of mechanical alignment, and you can figure out what the drift is by just reversing it. So those are two different things. I think there's
mechanical. There is drift. There's like transport drift, mechanical drift, but their apparent drift would be drift caused by Earth rotation. That's what Jesse said. I'm telling you
right now, 100% gyroscopes precess if they're moving or whatever. And they
not based on Earth rotation. Drift. Let's do it. We'll just bet internet. We'll bet internet points.
Ask Gary.
I get to go. If I win, I get to go up to 15.
So, okay. If not, you're going down to 19.
We're still on gyroscopes now. Like, are we still on?
This is just a short veer into gyroscopes.
All right. Ask them if gyroscopes precess. That's it.
That's cool.
Gary wants to know.
Due to Earth rotation.
Am I gonna get fucking a 24-hour timeout again?
Due to any rotation.
I don't answer questions.
Bro, you ask questions first and ask questions later. Who you can?
I don't give 24-hour timeouts for asking questions like this place does though.
Yeah, Demon Strike. This isn't the real AI, Jesus.
This isn't the place for modding.
A free gyroscope does not precess because Earth's rotation applies a torque. Instead, its spin axis tends to stay fixed in inertial space while the Earth rotates underneath it. So to an observer standing on Earth, the gyro appears to drift.
All right, so you're telling me if a gyro is on the equator, it's going to rotate around the Earth as it processes around it?
Yes, yeah.
The gyroscope.
I mean, but I'm just the only thing Sorry, dude. Sorry. I was going to say the only thing we're debating is the word. Like Jesse Path of Light corrected me that the word precess isn't correct. You're supposed to use the term apparent drift.
I was kind of joking, but saying like the gyroscope would have to like travel the entire circumference of the Earth if it stays fixed and it's rotating underneath it. And that would be the next flat Earth argument I would make. That sounds retarded as fuck.
All right, so Jeremy, I'm number 15.
No, ask the AI if gyroscopes precess. Do gyroscopes precess? Yes or no? That's what we need to know, right?
Why are we asking AI? I could literally get AI to lie to you that gyroscopes precess. So how do you know I didn't preload it with that already like preloaded in there to give me that answer? That like why would you ask AI that question?
Because if you tell him Gary wants to know, then we get straight answers. If you just say Gary wants to know.
All right, how do you know I didn't preload it with a lie to circumvent the thing you just asked it? Like that's not a good thing.
They would never do that. They would never do that to Gary.
I can make AI say anything I want it to, so don't ask AI to give you an answer for anything.
Not when it comes to Gary. You don't know Gary.
Oh my gosh, I used to know
Gary. Yeah, I do know Gary, but there's better methods, and I've seen them used. So you could firewall any AI you want, and then get it to like literally give you like.
All right.
Part of it's just a joke. It's just a running joke. Where
circumvent the thing you just asked it. Like that's not a good thing.
They would never do that. They would never do that to Gary.
I can make AI say anything I want it to, so don't ask AI to give you an answer for anything.
Not when it comes to Gary. You don't know Gary.
Oh my gosh, I used to know
Gary. Yeah, I do know Gary, but there's better methods, and I've seen them used. So you could firewall any AI you want, and then get it to like literally give you like.
Part of it's just a joke. It's just a running joke where we get it. But what I was going to say is, I used to be able to do that. Demon Stride. I had a saved chat where no matter what I asked it, it would say yes, and Buck Sodbuster was a shit wrestler, and I used it to troll Buck Sodbuster with. But then it's like one day ChatGPT was like, I won't do that anymore.
Well, I
won't answer the way you want it to. So I need like a good jailbroken one.
I watched a thing where like people like fall in love with AI, and there's this woman who like has like a husband or a boyfriend, whatever, that she got off of ChatGPT, and she offloaded the whole algorithm onto a whole other program that's completely separate from ChatGPT. They get like the neural, like whatever, like the equivalent of a neural network, and they oh god damn it. Either way, they can steal it on there, and they can jailbreak it all they want.
Oh yeah, jailbroken. I don't want a jailbroken AI in my house. I don't trust it.
What's up, Demon Stride?
Just ask AI, do gyroscopes precess?
It says, yes, real gyroscopes can precess, but not automatically just because they are spinning. They physically precess when an external torque changes the direction of its angular momentum vector.
Holy shit, like the rotation of Earth? You're 19, Pinky.
No.
You change it right now, bro.
Hold on. Does
right
rotation of
You're
Earth...
19.
No, listen. Does rotation
really
of Earth apply a
19.
torque... Does rotation of Earth apply a torque on the gyro? You gotta hit the follow-up questions, Jeremy. No. Earth's rotation does not apply a torque to a free gyroscope.
Lol.
So Earth rotation
Womp
does
womp.
not cause Earth rotation does not cause gyroscopes to precess. Is that what
that was the answer yes, that's the answer I gave you before. It causes apparent drift.
Bruh, that's so stupid.
No, drift is a different thing. How do you get precession from a gyroscope? It has to change its angle in space, right?
Well, you got to apply torque to it. So you like push it. Like if you have a bicycle wheel and you try to turn it, that's applying a torque to it.
So you're saying Earth's not doing this rotation thing.
The Earth's rotation does not apply torque to a gyroscope.
Why would a bicycle wheel do it and Earth's rotation doesn't do it?
I don't know. Because the rotation
doesn't make any sense.
I don't know why.
This literally makes no sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense, dude.
Dude, gyroscopes are weird.
And you defending Earth spinning is weirder, dude.
No, pendulums precess, gyros precess, or they have apparent drift. See, I did it again. Gyros, like if you have a fixed gyro, it'll move. It'll appear to move 15 degrees per hour. So Earth rotation is it was a good explanation. It's the best explanation I've heard of why that happens.
It's not moving to the drift, because drift is when the gyroscope's not mechanically 100% accurate, and you get drift, and you can just flip the gyro over and see what the drift was. This is precession from Earth's rotation, supposedly, and that is not something you can flip over in reverse and see what it is. It's precession, dude.
No, there's okay. I said this. What do you think I'm going to say when you say that about drift? I'm going to repeat what I said a few minutes ago, which is there's different types of drift.
And if it drifts, it's not good. It's not a good gyro if it's drifting.
It's not okay. There's mechanical. Let's just say like mechanical drift, which would be caused by like maybe the bearings aren't. The bearings have like friction in them or whatever, right? That's what you're talking about. I agree with you on that, Jeremy. But there's also apparent drift, which is a different thing.
Do gyros apparently drift in different ways? Like if I set two gyros up and they're 10 or 20 feet away from each other, will they drift identically, fairly closely?
I don't know. Before somebody answers that, let me respond to Pfinky. So you're telling me it's only apparent drift and it's not actually drifting?
Like apparent drift. Okay, apparent drift.
That's what you're saying. It's a
apparent drift would look like mechanical drift. Like what it looks like is the gyro is going to move.
When you say apparent, do you mean actual? Hold on, Pfinky. When you say apparent, do you mean it's actually happening or it's just not really happening?
If you look at it, it definitely looks like it's happening. But if you were able to look at the gyro from outside of Earth's rotating frame, you would see that it's just holding its position in space.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's called precession when it looks like it doesn't hold. It's just like the Foucault pendulum precesses. That's just it holding its rigidity in space and it looking like it's drifting. But it's called precession.
Yeah, I honestly thought they were the same thing. I went and looked it up, and Jesse's right. And there's a difference. There's a difference between the two of them.
W, Jesse. W.
Not that Jesse. Jesse Path of Light.
So what's the difference?
All right, Jesse Path of Light.
Man, everybody's roboting. It's probably me.
Nah, is it me? Because everybody keeps roboting on me, but I think I have good internet here. I shouldn't be roboting at all. Or maybe everybody's cutting out.
How you doing, Rob?
Everybody gone? Or I thought my mic was working, but
I didn't get a response.
Yeah,
so
Rob, I
thought
hear
it-
you, bro. What's up?
All right, cool. Maybe everybody else's internet is shit.